Hi folks, this is Blake Fannin. Folks, listen, I used to have an app called Crazy Helium Booth, and several years ago they did what they call upgrade, and since that upgrade several years back, they changed it, and when they changed it, I do not like how they changed it, but I've kept it for several years. But I was trying to make a new video with it. You see, I recently learned how to do video editing, and I was trying to make a new video with it on my iPhone, and I was able to get it partially done, and I was able to use one new voice for free. But the second time I tried to, they said I had to pay for it. So I knew right then that was the last straw. After that, I deleted it from my phone and iPad both. So folks, I am now searching for a new voice changer app, and I have had several in my iPad just since I deleted Crazy Helium Booth several hours back, and so far the ones I've seen, you have to pay for them after a few days trial. So folks, I recommend whenever you are searching for a new app of any kind on your phone, I strongly recommend get a loan, and always pray to keep your mouth shut. I hope this helps you never thank me.
But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted, but the rich in that he is made low, because as the flower of the grass he shall pass away. For the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust, and enticed. Then, when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. Chapter 2.
Voiceover on, Bible, Toolbar, Chapt, Landscape. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Voiceover off.
Folks, I absolutely never, ever recommend that you get the app Crazy Helium Booth. Never, ever get that stupid app that they call Crazy Helium Booth.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
Now, folks, I will be the first to tell you, I do cuss when I get mad. I do cuss sometimes, even though I know I should not cuss. But folks, I do not mean to sound like a hypocrite. I do not mean to tell you do not cuss, even though I do cuss. I will be the first to say I cuss sometimes, and I know I should not. But folks, the point I'm getting at with this video is, when you're trying to do something that you have a hard time doing, we should ask the Lord to make us want to pray, to not talk when we should not talk. That's one point I'm making. And number two, my point is, never ever get the voice changer app called Crazy Helium Booth. Those are my 2 points. Believe me, I cuss when I know I should not. So like I say, the point of this video, number one, is to tell you and I both that it would be a wonderful idea to pray, to never talk when we should not talk. So once again, my 2 points are, never ever get the Crazy Helium Booth app, and also we should regularly pray to never talk when we should not talk. I hope this helps you. Never thank me.